Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today I'm going to show you how to make these purple raindrop desserts. I saw these in Texas when I was there, and I wanted to make them. So keep watching, and I'll show you step by step how to make these. I recently ate at a restaurant called Rock Brew in Dallas, Texas, and when I did, the dessert they had was amazing. They were called purple raindrops, so I wanted to see if I can recreate that recipe here at home, and that's what I'm going to do right now. First thing we need to do is make our raspberry sauce. I have a pot here, and I'm going to add to that 3/4 cups of sugar. Next, I'm going to add a half a cup of water. Then I have about 2 cups of fresh raspberries. I'm just going to pop those in there. They've already been cleaned. We're going to bring this over to the stove, heat it up to a boil until all that sugar has dissolved. All right, so now that we're over the stove, we're going to turn on our heat to medium high and just stir this until all that sugar has dissolved. All right, next I have a bowl here with 2 tablespoons of water in it. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Mix that up really well. When that's mixed up, we're gonna add it to our raspberry mixture here. And we're gonna keep stirring this for about 4 minutes so it's nice and thick. Okay, so after a few minutes, it should start to thicken up. Go ahead and turn off the heat. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter to this. Let that melt down. And we're also going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix that through. And then we're just going to let this sit out and cool down for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, next step is take our raspberry sauce that we made, and we want to strain this just to get the juice really. So I'm just going to put a strainer here and pour it right in and just keep straining it until we get all the juice separated there. All right, so here we go. We are left with just that creamy raspberry sauce. All right, so after we've strained our raspberry sauce, I'm going to put it into a piping bag. Next, what we need to do is preheat our oven to 425. I'm going to use some puff pastry. If you don't have puff pastry, you can use crescent rolls. That works out well. Just roll out your puff pastry. Comes in one long sheet like this. We're going to divide this up, and I want to make about 3-inch blocks. To do this, I'm just going to take this and just eyeball it, but go in half first. Just with a pizza cutter. It's the easiest thing to cut this with. And there you go. We have 12 of them. Take one by one, put it right there in the middle. Then I have some milk chocolate chips here. I want to scoop about 1 tablespoon of milk chocolate chips, put it right in the middle of this. Get them nice and close together. Then we're going to take our puff pastry and kind of bring the corners up and pinch it. And then this as well. And we're just making it into like a little dumpling. And pinch the top really good. Now we're going to take these, put these in the oven at 425 until they're nice and golden brown. All right, they're out of the oven. It took 19 minutes at 425. They are perfectly golden brown. I'm going to let them cool just about 2 minutes before we go on to the next step. I've let them cool down a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is dust them with some powdered sugar. I'm just using a regular sift and just going to sprinkle some powdered sugar over it. Not a whole lot. Now what I need to do is poke a hole in the top of each of these, and we're going to add our raspberry filling to it. So they already have some holes, so I'm going to kind of go with that, kind of like a little air hole there. Same with this one, poke a hole here. Now we're going to take our raspberry filling, squirt a little out inside, and let it drizzle out. Because we want to kind of show that drizzle there. There we have it, our purple raindrop desserts. You can serve these the way they did in a restaurant. They had a little bit of like Cool Whip that was whipped up really good, and just dip them in as you eat them. Now it's time for the taste test. Let's dig into one of our purple raindrops here. Delicious. These are the best. Thanks for watching to see how to make these purple raindrop desserts. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. Also hit that big red subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. You get new videos all the time. And check out this video right here. And until then, I'll see you next time.